Hello, welcome back to the channel, you guys. Thank you so much for coming back. As always, I appreciate you. Please make sure you're following the channel and please like this video and leave me a comment. And by following, I mean click subscribe. For a minute, I forgot what platform I was talking to. Anyway, it is monthly favorites, which are some of my favorite videos to make. It is basically things I'm loving, things I'm not, empties, stuff I've tried, just a way for me to share my opinion and tell you what I think, in my own opinion, is worth it or maybe not so worth it. Anyway, without any further waiting, we need to get right into it because I have so much stuff and I want to just get to it. Now, I am very much in my homewares era, so I am shouting out two brands that I love right now. The first brand is Adele, who are responsible for my bedding, all of the throws in my house, my new laundry basket, which you'll see in the vlog. What else have I got from there? This, the trays that come with it, my electric blanket. The way I have spent quite a bit of money at Adele lately. I'm not mad about it. I have been sleeping on that brand. I have always liked their bed linen, but I didn't realize how cute their homewares are. Look at this, what? Also, massive shout out to Gigi and Tom, who I got this from. This is my tissue box. Someone actually left me a comment over on my Instagram and said, Adele, that looks like hard-boiled eggs and I can't unsee it. And you know what? I kind of agree with you, but I still like it. I think it's iconic. And I've also got a round kind of caramelish color bubble one in the living area, but I've got this one in my room and another one like this in the guest bathroom. And I just think I can bring pops of color and fun in, and I'm really grateful that these brands exist because they have the cutest stuff. And I know that it's not going to be the last order that I do at either of these stores. So they are in #1 spot for my favorite brands right now. Love them both. Next up, we are moving to hair care or hair products. Now, I love looking after my hair, and in the month of May, I got to do so many cool hair associated things. I got to work on the Priceline hair care sale, which was amazing, and it's done now. So if you go to shop it, it's already over by the time this video comes out. But I did get to work with chlorine as well. Now, I love their dry shampoo. This is the dark hair one, and this is the original one. I had used this from day dot. And when I had my very first meeting with Chlorine, I told them on the call that I had been using this since about January. I think I featured this in a February monthly favorites, I'm pretty sure. And I had been using Living Proof prior to that. I still love Living Proof, but I do think this one is a little bit more affordable and does just as good as a job. Anyway, they actually said, Adele, you should be using the dark hair one, which is this one here. So I had been using the wrong one. But I told them the way that I apply it, I never get any white cast or shadowing in my roots. And they were like, just use the dark one. That's made for you. You should be using that. And I have switched to this. I'm still gonna keep this because I do use it when I curl my hair, and I use it to kind of give me another day in the gym if I can't be fucked washing my hair. So I'll wait until I finish this one, and then I'll just keep buying the dark hair one. We are now moving to skincare. I've got a few different things to go through here, but I'm gonna start with vitamin C. Ages ago, you guys would have seen in my vlogs that I finished my Holy Grail Sunday Riley CEO Vitamin C. I've loved this product for a long time, but there have also been times where I've come on here and I said, oh, I want to try a different one. I just don't know what one to try. Well, it's like Mecca heard my prayers because they sent me another vitamin C in my Beauty Loop box. They sent me the Dennis Gross vitamin C, and it is the Firm and Bright serum. So it actually, I'll just show you it, comes in the dropper like that. It is quite pigmented and it does have a very strong vitamin C smell. I do mention it in the vlog this week and I have really been loving it. So I actually think that when this is out, and I don't know if you can see how much I've got left there just on the side, I am gonna rebuy this. And it's funny because I love this and I still really would go and buy it if I didn't have this, but I used to use Dennis Gross vitamin C ages ago. And then I had that dermatitis flare up, and I can't remember if it was like environmental or what it was, but I stopped using my old vitamin C then because it was really triggering my skin, and that was ages ago. I then eventually reintroduced this one. I have had nothing but like really good feedback on this. I feel like it has brightened my skin. It's done a really good job of a good vitamin C. In terms of chemicals, they are both 15%. The only difference is that this is a serum and this is more of a cream, even though it does say serum on here. The texture is more creamy, whereas this is proper serum. So I do love them both, but I am gonna say this is my favorite right now. Little Franklin keeps barking at the door and I keep going and checking if someone is there, and there's no one there. Have to open it and show him that there's no one there. Anyway, eye masks, and I had one left in here. I moved this packet from my old house to this house and I had one left. I used it this morning and I was like, great, because I'm filming this video, but not great because I should have ordered some more. And I have truly been lacking in the self-care department, and I'm not talking about like self-care just with like eye masks and hair masks and other stuff and making sure I'm getting enough sleep. I've been lacking in that. I've also been lacking in terms of like journaling and reading and all my other mindfulness stuff too, which I'm trying not to be harsh on myself about, but it has been a really crazy month or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, and I just haven't really been prioritizing my self-care in many ways, and this is just like one of those perfect examples. But I love their eye masks. I have for a long time. As I've said before, very hydrating, nice and relaxing, and even if it's just like a placebo that I'm getting, it works. I love them, and I usually do try and get the 5-pack, keep them in the fridge. Perfect. Can't fault. 10 out of 10. Now, this is the last product in skincare, and I'm doing this one because the first product in makeup is from Rare Beauty as well. I don't have that with me. But in the skincare department, we have the Find Comfort Hydrating Body Lotion. It's a body moisturizer. I took this to Thailand and I took this to the Gold Coast just because look how compact and convenient. It's perfect for travel. I am still a #1 fan of my OG Vaseline Intensive Care, that big yellow tub. I think it's like a liter. That's not convenient when you're traveling. So I just grabbed this because I saw it in my cupboard and I thought, you know what, Adele, let's just use it. You've had it for ages and it's just sitting there. And I did really want to try it, and I am really pleasantly surprised. The thing that I'm not loving about it is the texture, but the smell, mwah, beautiful. Love, 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 love. The only thing about the texture is I feel like it doesn't soak into my skin quick enough. Whereas with my Vaseline, it just goes into the skin, melts into the skin straight away. I never feel sticky. I never feel like I can't put my clothes on straight away. You know that feeling? With this, I did have to wait a slight bit, and not that much. It's not the worst, but I thought it's worth mentioning that. I do like it and I will keep finishing it and using it if I am traveling. Would I buy it again? Probably not. Only because I think body moisturizer, I'd rather spend like more on skincare for my face and on active products than something like a body moisturizer where I've already got a really good one that's from Priceline or Chemist Warehouse, you know? So that is still getting an honorable mention though, and you'll probably find it in my suitcase the next holiday I go on. Now, I did want to end on Rare Beauty and skincare because we're going to makeup, and I'm starting on Rare Beauty. And Rare Beauty is sadly getting the things I'm not loving right now. There's 2 things I'm not loving, and that's the first one. Now, in the vlog last week, you would have seen it had a crack through it. And I said to you, I'm not loving it and you're gonna see it in a video, and here we are. It proceeded to smash inside my makeup bag and I had pink everywhere. And that is the second time that it's happened to me. And I just think 2 for 2, not loving that, you know, run and those stats personally. And I'm just gonna stick to using the liquid. I love her liquid blush. I also really love the powder. It's the soft pinch ones, the ones in the pan. I do think because there is so much either highlighter or I don't know what the combination is of the products in the pan, but it just makes it so brittle. And I'm very careful with my makeup bag. Like I don't go throwing it around. I did think maybe some travel had caused it to crack, but then I think to myself, I've got other powder products in my makeup bag. If they're not smashing on a flight, I'm not really loving that this blush is doing the same thing. So I still really love it, but I have to say it's in the bounce this week or this month because it's just, yeah, made a huge mess and I don't have time for that. Still in makeup, we have Summer Fridays lip oil, and I'm nearly finished this. Can you see that? It's going nearly see-through, and I use the shade Blush Dreams. Obsessed. Also, when I got my color analysis done, I did take it to Jessica and she said, this is the perfect shade for you. You picked the right one because the other shades were in the wrong tones. And I have been wearing this every day and I just love it. It does have a little bit of a tingle to it, I noticed, but that goes away pretty quickly for me. But I just thought if you've never tried it and you've been wanting to, be mindful of that. It does have a little bit of that. I don't know if it's meant to be plumping. It doesn't say that on the packet, but it definitely makes my lips feel a bit, ooh. And then I thought, am I having an allergic reaction? Is that meant to happen? I don't know. Anyway, 10 out of 10, I love this product. I will be rebuying it. And then the last product in makeup is the MCO Beauty Contour. This is the cream bronzer in light medium. I've squeezed the shit out of it. I've really used it. I've had it for ages. It's lasted forever. And, oh, I'm just looking at the back. It says 6 months. on the use by. Well, it's been longer than 6 months and I will be rebuying this because it is I find, really beautiful bronzer, especially if I'm contouring on my nose or if I'm wanting to put a little dot on my eyelids or even along my jaw. Love this. I did accidentally buy the Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer when I was trying to buy the powder one, and I still have that. I do use that on a brush on the rest of my face, but I have been using this on my nose, my eyes, and on the jaw as well. But I love the applicator. I love the product. It lasts. It doesn't slip all over my face, and I think it is, yeah, really comparable to some of the higher end brands. So thank you, MCO Beauty. And then lucky last, we have Twisties, who are this month's food of the month. Now, I have eaten copious amounts of Twisty packets on flights, in airports, on the couch, just watching whatever I am watching. But I have been loving them as a nice savory snack. I do have a sweet tooth, you guys should know that. I love a sweet treat, but Twisties are up there for me right now. I'm not gonna open these because I wanna not have these right now, and I probably wanna have them at dinner later. But the urge is so real, and I just forgot how good they are, truly. I'm like, Twisties, they're not underrated. Everyone knows how good they are. I just forgot that they were good. I used to love them in like high school and maybe in my earlier 20s, but I'm going through a bit of a Twisties phase right now. Not an era, just a phase. I feel like eras need to be over like 3-6 months. But yes, that is a wrap, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do mention this in the vlog as well, but I had so much fun filming the color analysis video last week as a second video, and I would love to do more trying new things or getting out of my comfort zone on the channel. So if there are any activities or things that you think I would like or that you are interested in and you want me to give it a test run, let me know in the comments and I will add it to the list. But anyway, I am gonna go. I will see you tomorrow in the vlog. This week has been a big week for me emotionally and mentally. And oh, the other thing that I'm not loving, I nearly got off the video and didn't tell you. This camera, not this one, because this one is new. You'll see in the vlog on Tuesday, I ended up having to buy a whole new camera body because the on and off button fell off. So Sony, you're in the list as well this week of things I'm not loving, or this month. Anyway, it is getting repaired. The camera is under warranty, thank goodness. Thank you so much, JB Hi-Fi. And I ended up having to buy a whole ass new camera body so that I could be filming for the rest of the week, because it's gonna take 6 weeks to fix an on and off button. And I even said to the people at JB Hi-Fi, I said, I think it's my fault because I turn the camera like on and off a million times a day, and it's probably just like overused and it's popped off somewhere, and I still can't find it. Anyway, it's at the repairers now, so you'll see that happen in the vlog too. And yeah, just stuff with the selling of the family house, my parents' separation, all that jazz. I've been going through it, but I still show up, and you guys will see that tomorrow night. All right, I love you. Please look after yourselves. It is a long weekend as well. Oh my gosh, it is a long weekend. I need to see if the vlog actually will go up on Monday. Maybe it will go up on Tuesday. Hold that thought. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.